A Course in Carols, song number 18 is Jolly Old St. Nicholas. We are going to be in the key of F once again, and I'm going to use those don't lift a finger chord substitutions that I like. If you would like to use those with me, you're going to put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and then you'll have an alternate F, an alternate B flat add 9, a C, and a D minor 7. And then on the final verse, we're going to transpose up a step to the key of G. So our chords are going to be G, C, D, and E minor. And here we go. Starting on an F chord. And our opening note is an A. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Jolly old St. Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now you dear old man, whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney broad and black, with your pack you'll creep. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled, Nellie wants a picture book, yellow, blue, and red. Now I think I'll leave to you what to give the rest. Choose for me, dear Santa Claus, you will know the best. All right, so there we go. Jolly old St. Nicholas. So let's talk about these strums that I used. I only used 2 in this one. I used the Chattanooga strum, and we've used that before. And to practice that, it's just basically Chattanooga, 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 Chattanooga. Right? And sounding like this. Weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong. Chattanooga, 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 Chattanooga. Right? Okay. And then when we jumped up the key and went into the final verse, I like going into the ragtime strum simply because it adds a sense of urgency. We've been pretty relaxed here going... Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled. So let's talk about that. Ramps up the energy level. And it is, as I've said before, 2 triplets, down, thumb, up, followed by a duplet, down, up, right? So triplets are anything that's divided into 3. Duplets, of course, are anything divided into 2. So what we're doing is we're taking and we're misdividing this measure into accents that really don't belong to it, so that we get these syncopations. So 1 E and 2 E and right? 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and right? Okay? It's because we're in 2/4, right? So these are 16th notes that we're actually really strumming, because it's twice as fast as the notes that we're singing. So it becomes Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled. Or up to tempo. Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled. Now, there's other ways to do that. That kind of a ragtime strum. Most famously, there's George Formby style, which is a little bit more complicated and takes quite a bit more practice than this does. This takes enough practice on its own, in my opinion. We've got triple it, down, up. Triple it, down, up. Triple it, down, up. So if you do that a few thousand times, I think you'll be good to go. how I always do those mechanical things, and I've said this many times before, is when you're trying to get something into your motor memory muscles, right? Motor muscle memory. Sorry, got to say it the right way. It really is just sheer repetition. When you're first learning how to drive a car, it's every single motion you make just feels like it's a monumental thing, right? And you step on the brakes too hard, and you step on the gas too hard or too soft, or you steer to the left or to the right. Now you do that, thousands of trips later, and you hardly think about what you're doing when you're driving. Whether that's good or bad in a driving situation, I'll leave you to decide. But and when it comes to making music, that's the kind of fluidity that you want to have. You just want to do it over and over and over and over again until it just becomes absolutely smooth and seamless. A few dozen times usually for something complicated like that, which goes against the grain of our regular way of feeling beats, is going to take. It's just going to take more than that. A few dozen times just isn't going to cut it. So you want to just sit in front of something that's a program you enjoy that'll keep this conscious part of your brain active while you are programming those unconscious parts of your brain to do what you want them to do. And so when I first started learning this, I went very slow, and it was very difficult for me to get just the that 2 sets of 3 and 1 set of 2, triple it, down, up. And I had to go really slow. I may have even gone slower than that. And I'm obviously doing this with a little bit of fluidity, even though I'm going so slow. So at first, I was probably doing this. I was probably going triple it, down, up, or more specifically, down, thumb, up, down, thumb, up, down, up. Now you do that for a couple dozen times though, and it will be enough that you can stop paying attention to it so much. And then you can just pay attention to whatever you're watching or listening to and let the muscle memory program itself, right? And then pretty soon you're just doing this and talking to people. Okay? I'm not doing it so good right now, talking to you. Triple it, down, triple it, All right, but that's it. So that's the ragtime strum, and practice that up. It's really, really useful. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Keep practicing that ukulele and spread some Christmas cheer. Until next time.